So, hi everybody, welcome to the Sherlock Club. If you're already a member, well, I'm happy to see you again. And if you're new to the channel, well, I invite you to subscribe and ring the bell so you'll know when another video will come up. And maybe leave a like or a comment, that's always appreciated. What we're gonna do in this video is discuss a big topic, which is who's the best character or who's the best hero in the game. I did some research. I went on Reddit. I went to see other YouTubers today. I searched around different parameters, and I went, for example, here in the Extreme Trial to see in the leaderboard the top 5 players who are in their teams and stuff like that, just to make my opinion. And I'm kind of balancing between two. My first choice for what I've seen would have been Boros. Boros is extremely powerful. He can shield himself. He can do massive damage. He's just really good. And since the rework, I think 2 days ago or 3 days ago, now his best skill, which is the meteorite, which one is it? Yeah, meteoric burst. It was just focused on one enemy before. Now the attack confronting enemy to cause 250% damage and cause 190 splash damage to the remaining targets. And all damage caused by burst ignore the target defense. That will be a little bit later. And finally, increase the damage to the confronting enemy to 260 and the splash to 210. So that makes a big AoE. He was already extremely strong, and with that, I think he's just getting in the class of his own. And the other thing that is interesting is if you go into the album to see all the characters that are possible, and we'll stick with the elite ones, of course. You can see that the elites one are starting here. Those are the guys with the guns. Those are the psychic. Those are the robotic ones. Those are the fist. And finally, so those are the categories that are active against one another. But he's in a class of his own. I mean, he's the only character that is not affected by the inside gaming on who's hitting more on this one or this one. So he doesn't have an advantage on anybody, but he doesn't have a disadvantage on anybody either. So yeah, Boros, I think, is, if not the best, one of the best, at least in the top 3. Now, if I did this video yesterday, for what I've seen so far, I would have told you that it was Boros. But I did some research, and one of the things I want to show you is the Extreme Trial here. If we go into the leaderboard and see the people who are at the top of my server, what do they have? Well, they have all kind of people, but they have this guy over here, this big monstrous guy. And what does the second one have too? Well, he also has this guy, this monstrous guy. What does this one have? Oh, he has different character, but he also have this one. And this continues down. The fourth one over here, same thing. He has different characters. Always this one is here. The first guy you get is also there a lot. Let's go see here. Oh, he's here again. So, and I checked top 5 teams on the internet, and he's always there. Always there. So that guy over here, Metal Knight, he dishes out so much damage. It's strange because it says here that he is more defensive in nature, and he's classified as his primary role as a tank. But this was insane with that guy. It is damage, and it says damage over time, but when he does is that this one? Mechanical overload? No, that's not this one. Missile launch? Yeah. Or bombardment? No, it's missile launch. The missile launch attack all enemies, dealing 180. No, that's less than the one from Boros. attack damage to each enemy and causing burn. For the next 3 turns, deal 30% attack damage per round. So that's a 90% more damage, which puts him up in the time, if everybody survives this attack, we're going to be at 270. So approximately at the same place as Boros will get. And of course, this goes up with other skills level. So that guy is coming up all the time. So I would say that the best character in the game is either Metal Knight or Boros. And the other one I want to mention, there's 2 other ones that I want to mention, give honorable mention, if I may say that, is Genos. Genos is often there, really often there. Does a lot of damage too. Have self-heal, so that's pretty neat. So he's regularly there, and he's mentioned a lot in the top 5 characters of the game. And the other one that I don't own is the Terrible Tornado. She's really present in all those top teams that I've seen. So that's it for today. That's what I wanted to show you. Quick recap: Boros, Metal Knight. For what I can see and for my own experience, but also from what I've seen from YouTubers and Reddit and people from my clan and people on my server, those 2 guys are extremely good. So try to get them but of course it's luck, but if you have them, you can invest in those guys and don't worry about it, because at the end of the game, they will still really be viable and really good till the end, and they will be always in your good teams that you can have. So that's it for today, at least for One Punch Man. I'll come back with another video in a few minutes. There are some other things that I want to show you. But thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, to ring the bell, to leave a like, to leave a comment. Thank you, everybody, and have a nice night.